Some people don't even know where Austria is located, and many people confuse Austria with Australia. But because Austria is one of my favorite countries in the world, I think it deserves attention and video on some surprising things about Austria which you don't know. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel about Austria and Germany, life here, studies and work. In today's video we are gonna be talking about some interesting facts about Austria, the alpine country in the middle of Europe. The name of the country Austria comes from the Germanic word austro, which means east, and if you translate it from Latin it means south. I can agree with Germanic version because Austria always have been the way from Eastern Europe to Western and backwards. The Austrian flag is one of the oldest flags in the world, which dates back to 1191. Approximately 1/4 of the country lives in its capital, in Vienna. Vienna has the oldest zoo in the world, which was founded in 1752. Ferdinand Porsche, who founded the very well-known Porsche, was from Austria. Former Hollywood actor Arnold Schwarzenegger was born and raised in Austria, and is probably the most famous export of Austria. 62% of Austria is covered by the mountains. Austria and Germany are one of the most green nations in the world. 62% is recycled in Austria, whereas in US it's 34% and 26% in Italy. Austrian Empire was one of the greatest empire in the world, and in the years back was 8 times bigger than Austria. First newspaper was created in Vienna in Austria, and it's Vienna Zeitung, Vienna newspaper. Only 22% of Austrian women are overweight. This is the lowest rate in Europe. In Austria you can smoke indoors, when in almost all European countries it's prohibited. Hitler lived some of his years in Bohemian Vienna, selling postcards in the streets. Along with some other 5 European nations, Austria is not a part of the NATO, so American army can't enter Austria and make a basement out of there. Coffee is very popular in Austria, especially in Vienna. Without Turks, Austrian people would have no idea what is coffee about and how it tastes. Turks left the bag with the coffee beans during the Turkish Sieg in Austria. The favorite coffee drink in Austria is actually cappuccino, when Turkish people prefer Turkish coffee, which is black coffee. Vienna is one of the best cities in the world for coffee. In fact, Vienna has almost 2,000 of cafes in the city, and around 140 of them are traditional coffee houses from 17th century. The famous French croissant was originated in Austria. And French people are convinced that they just kings of croissants when it was founded in Austria. And in 17th century, Maria Antoinette of Austria married the king in France and introduced this amazing pastry to French people. Although Austria is a very small country, it shares border with 8 countries. And a last fact about Austria, that military service is mandatory for all Austrian men. That was all facts for today, guys. I hope you learned something new about Austria. If you have something to add, write in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, it helps me a lot. And I will see you in the next video, about Austria or Germany.